They say betrayal breaks you, but sometimes it builds something colder, sharper. This isn't a story about heartbreak. It's about control and about how one woman turns silence into revenge. She found out on a Tuesday night. He had fallen asleep early, phone still in his hand. It buzzed once, then again. She tried not to look, but curiosity is cruel. One message changed everything. Last night was perfect. Miss you already. Her heart didn't race. Her hands didn't shake. She just stared at the screen like a stranger reading someone else's tragedy. And then she smiled. A small, quiet smile. That's how her plan began. The next morning, she woke up before him, made his favorite breakfast, poured his coffee, kissed his cheek. He didn't notice her silence. He never did. "You're quiet today," he said. "I'm just tired," she whispered. But she wasn't tired. She was awake. Fully, painfully awake for the first time. That night, she opened her laptop and created a folder. She called it The Garden, because every secret, she thought, grows if you water it right. Inside it, she started saving screenshots, messages, call logs, photos, every lie, every time, every detail, neatly, like seeds planted in perfect rows. For weeks, she played her role, the loyal girlfriend, the forgiving partner. She laughed at his jokes, listened to his stories, and every night, while he slept, she learned more about the girl he was cheating with. She made a fake account. She watched. And soon she knew everything, where they met, what they shared, what promises he repeated word for word. He had two lives. She was about to make both of them collide. She didn't leave all at once. She disappeared in pieces. First, she transferred her money to a new account. Then, she removed her photos from his social media. Slowly, quietly, she erased herself from his world, while still standing right next to him. He never noticed, because cheaters never do. It was their anniversary, 3 years. She told him she had planned a surprise dinner, their favorite restaurant, candlelight, roses, the same table where he once said he loved her. He arrived early, smiling. She arrived on time. And she wasn't alone. The other woman sat beside her, calm, confused, waiting. He froze. His smile died halfway. She looked up and said softly, "A celebration of honesty." The silence that followed was heavier than any scream. She stood up, placed an envelope on the table, and said only one more thing. "You can both have dinner. You've already shared everything else." Then she walked away. Inside that envelope were printed messages, photos, and a handwritten letter addressed to his mother. It said, "You raised a man who believes lies are power, but truth is louder." She never looked back. Days turned into weeks. The girl left him. His friends stopped calling. His mother stopped defending him. He called her name once outside her empty apartment. But she was gone. Not missing, just moved on. She didn't destroy him. He destroyed himself. She just gave him the silence to hear it happen. In another city, she started again. New apartment, new job, new peace. And one night, she started recording her voice. She called it Silent Revenge, a podcast about people who hurt quietly and heal loudly. Her first line was simple. "I never shouted. I never begged. I just walked away and let karma do the talking." Sometimes she still checks his profile, not out of love, just curiosity. He looks smaller now, tired, empty, still pretending he's fine. But he's not. Because nothing haunts a man more than the woman he thought he broke, who turned out to be stronger than him. And she smiles, not because she won, but because she's free. Revenge isn't always destruction. Sometimes it's peace. The kind that burns quietly. The kind that doesn't need to be seen to be felt. If you felt her silence, if you've ever been broken and rebuilt yourself stronger, then this story was for you. Subscribe for more stories where karma speaks louder than words.